This is a pastel painting by Emily Ashley. I'm calling this Good Morning Sunshine. It's from a photograph that I took of my nephew when we went to Disneyland together back in 2008 when he was still asleep and just waking up and making that grumpy little boy waking up face that I just find so cute. I just find something really adorable about grumpy children. Things are just never as bad as they think they are, and it really just kind of gives me perspective and makes me smile, especially when we're in Disneyland and I know we're going to have a wonderful day as soon as he's ready waking up. So he doesn't have his eyes open, so he's just got squinty little brown eyes there. He actually does have a greenish blue eyes, but you can't see that here because he's all squinty. So I'm working along the bottom of his face first. I measured out a grid around the tape where I have the paper tape down so that I can go through and do the outline and have it in proportion to the photograph there, which you can see the edge of that in the video where I folded that and drew lines on there so that I can go through there. I'm doing the hair now. I did a lot of coloring with the pastel pencils, even though I ended up coloring it over with the pastels, but I felt like it really helped me to define the shapes, to use the different shadings. I used a couple different yellows, a couple different oranges, and then a red orange for the darker areas. And that reddish orange is really more red than his hair actually is, so I'm accentuating that. But it's just to show the shadows on his hair. I worked on his ear a bit. He does have kind of runs in the Ashley family. The men have big ears when they're young, but he'll grow into it. So the ear might look a little bit big, but I think it's pretty accurate. I like how I've got his hair all messed up and sticking up in different colors, and he's obviously sleeping on it. So now I'm starting with I've still got the pastel pencils and doing some shading on the face, but there I've got the actual soft pastel, the Schmink soft pastel. I did a really light pink tone tan first, and then went in with another a darker salmony pink, and then a kind of bright, more pale pink, I'll call it, and then blended all that in. I weighted off on the lips. I had a little bit of trouble with those because I don't have enough variety of paint colors in the pastel pencils to really get the detail that I want to in the lips. So that's really the part of the final project that I'm not 100% happy with. I would like to see more texture and more color variation in the lips, so they don't just look like a big bland mouth area. So I touched up the eyes after doing all the blending in. I got some of the powder went over those, so I got them back nice and brown. I used a gray pastel pencil to show the folds and the pillow he's laying on, and then a white over that. That's the finished picture there.